Welcome to Week 13 review of the 2023 season of the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League. This is the Revolution Fantasy Football Edition. And yes, we've been gone for, I don't even want to say few, but several weeks. Well,
That's true.
Your commissioner does in fact know what it's like to be involved in a NFL play. Just one. Just a little tiny little car wreck. Slightly more than a fender bender, but you know, hey, the car didn't flip. Don't worry. Commissioner's A-okay.
He's alive.
But that is not a statement that can be taken by any member of any insurance agency that is trying to do bullshit. Anyway, with that being said, that's why I am in space. And this is the review for Week 13. And as always, we got the Week 13 scores. First up, well, the ascension from the basement, while it has come to a halt here for the Pollos. They managed to, well, it's a weird season this year, where it's kind of playing spoiler, but it'll be explained a little bit later. Anyway, huge win. Bolt Gang, you're basically in, but hey, it's all about seeding. We'll discuss later.
That's right. Excuse me. And the Cholula Vistas what is it? Chingones?
Chingones.
And the Cholula Vista Chingones keep winning. Keep finding ways to win. Going on a streak. 118-97, taking out the Blade Runners.
Is it a shock that Jalen Hurts is the quarterback? Finding ways to win.
That's right.
Speaking of finding ways to win, that Rocco Kane found a way to win. 110-95 over the Flying Graysons. A lot of people scored a lot of points, but that's all we're going to say about this.
That's right. Speaking of on the outside looking in, we got the Cucamonga Cracker Killers taking on the San Jose Joylide Matters, taking them out 132-36. I mean, it was no contest.
All right, and in the Week 13 game of the week, don't let the fact that it says first versus fourth Battle of the Titans right here. And NBD
That's right.
took it, and it was close. And it was back, and it was forth, and it was back and forth. But ultimately, 166-151. NBD takes out the Cantu Cuts.
Right.
Now it's time for the Week 13 Honey Buns and Crumb Bums, where we see what's sweet and what's sour. But first up, the Honey Buns, my pick, of course, is Deebo Samuel. 4 receptions, 130 total yards, 3 total touchdowns, 37 points. All over that ass.
That's right, baby.
Over at the link.
The
Talk
link.
hella smacked and backed it up.
He showed them here that they were trash. That's who they were. Trash. Oh, this guy, the Rook, Sam Laporta, tight end for Detroit, had 9 receptions, 140 yards, and a touchdown for 31 points. I picked for Honey Buns.
Oh, you know what? Hey, this is what happens when you make live to tape television over the internet. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. You are listening to Studio Pete, available on Spotify. Make sure you search it up. You can also find it on YouTube. Link below. The link is there on the YouTube channel, probably on the Facebook group as well. But for sure, it's going to be right there. Studio Pete, instrumentals, Volume 1, Volume 2. I hear the gospel album is coming. Through the Light, Volume 2. And now that we got that sweetness out the way, it's time for the Week 3 Crumb Bums. And sometimes we make rare exceptions here in the Week 5 Crumb Bump, because sometimes some players and or entities are so bad, they're so bad that they get to be the Week 5 Crumb Bump without even being started. Sort of like a reverse all over that bench, but all over that bench, oh my God, thank God that you left them there. That might be a future category, because sometimes, oh my God. I know, because I don't know what the feeling was, but I was like, no, I want nothing to do with this game. And the Eagles allowed 42 consecutive points. 2 sacks was all they did, just to make that -8 a -6 ultimately at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Damn. Plus, it didn't happen that often.
Damn, for real.
I expect this particular defense to kind of bounce back a little bit, even though they're still ranked in the 20s.
Man, these guys used to be ranked in the top. They used to be number 1. Now with after last week's performance, I don't know, man. It looks like they brought down to number 3. That's terrible. It's terrible. Allowing 34 points.
You just got worked and did nothing.
-5. That's right.
But there is those choices that you didn't make, and they stayed in the bench. And although that's where all those points stayed, I will say there was a lot of points coming out this week. But late runners could have used a tad more help. And I will say this is slightly guilty, because he did ask me, and I was like, oh man, I don't know. So I feel slightly responsible for this all over the bench. Hey. Brock Purdy, 314 yards, 4 touchdowns, 30 points, all over that bench. TINY. I am so sorry that this happened.
Dearly. He's deeply sorry. Oh man, George Lives Matter. Could have really used help from this guy if he started him. Mike Evans, 7 receptions, 162 yards, and a TD for 31 points. All over that bench, baby.
You know what's crazy about the stat? Like, I didn't even check the stats for. I assume it's still Baker Mayfield out there throwing in Tampa Bay.
That's right.
Okay, is it me, or would you not be shocked if we then looked at Baker Mayfield's stat and his stats were literally, I don't know,
almost identical.
9 for 15 for 178 yards, right? and he literally threw just like all the other ones were like just a bunch of screens and a bunch of negative ones, and that's why he only ended up with
right
with all that. And then but anyway, but Mike Evans balled out.
He sure did. But all over that bench for the DLMs.
And I do want to just point out that Brock Purdy is being rostered at 70.2%. Who knows how many is being started, but hey, he's being picked up. Anyway,
looks like
we're gonna go over the playoff standings, sort of, because like I hinted earlier, in case anyone, and by anyone I mean half of you, literally half of you, it seems that it's been a very top heavy season, and the same 4 teams seem to scrape the same 4 teams at the bottom, and then the teams at the bottom started to fight back, but not enough, where we have this situation here, which
that's right.
we have a top 5 with 1 game back. We have a 4-way tie at 9-4, and what's interesting about this is that this is almost gonna feel like an episode, like a 2-part season finale of Survivor, where, or maybe not finale, but like a quarterfinal, where
True.
one of these teams is gonna get booted out the playoffs. It's just a matter of who.
That's right.
Just a matter of who.
And all comes down to the final week, baby.
So, basically, this is all for seeding, and one team is gonna be out. But who?
That's
It's gonna
sure.
be fun. It's gonna be interesting. And I gotta say, I'm here to see it. I'm here to see it. Obviously, I'm here to see it because I'm just a couple of games behind that, but not enough to catch up. But this is what we have. Anthony, what? Just hey, how everyone is 9-4? Crazy.
This is awesome, man.
Have you ever
This
seen
is
this?
awesome.
Have you ever
I've never seen
this
this.
before in any league? Because I have not.
No, I'm not. No, this is the first for me. And it is the first in our league. Sure.
Yeah, and so one team will be out, and then it'll be basically musical chairs to see who's playing who.
That's right.
And we will definitely check out the playoff bracket at the at next week's review. And it's gonna be I'm sorry, you barely missed it for one of these teams, and the other four will be in the dance for the glory, the trophy, and the money.
That's right. And the
And,
belt. If you
And the
want
belt,
the belt.
baby. And the belt. Speaking of money, let's see how money Big Daddy is. And what you may all know as my favorite segment. Does Big Daddy know? I have 3 questions, all multiple
He
choice. Starting up with, where is the Pro Football Hall of Fame? A, Canton, Ohio. B, Toledo, Ohio. C, Dayton, Ohio. Or D, Union City, California.
That's funny. Let's go with A.
The answer is, in fact, A. It is located in Canton, Ohio. 1 for 1. Next question. Which
right.
player is the Man of the Year award named after? A, Dick Butkus. B, Jim Brown. C, Rocco Clark. Or D, Walter Payton.
Oh man, gotta go with the Bears all-time great man, D. Walter Payton.
Let's go. 2 for 2. Hey. We're going for 3 for 3. Don't worry, everyone. This actually happens more often than you think. Who holds the single season receiving record? A, Calvin Johnson. B, Cooper Kupp. C, Jerry Rice. Or D, Randy Moss.
Cardinal. I'm about to go with Megatron.
3 for 3, baby. You already know. 2012, 1,964 yards. But like I said, on this info box, Tyreek is on the way to 2,000. And I think he's going to do it. Why? Because why would you not throw to him, right?
Why not?
Why would you not throw to him? And then he's just, his legs are going to do the rest.
For real.
That's it. And then I forget, is he the one that learned sign language that talks all the smack? And he like scores?
Think so.
He like start just, I probably shouldn't even do that. It's probably bad.
Throwing up gang signs and
Yeah,
whatnot.
yeah, it's probably bad. Without realizing it.
Just kidding.
Cooper Kupp was actually just a few yards shy. Last year, he was 2,000 yards, both combined. But I think it was 1,950 something. But anyway, that still makes me number 2, with number 1 being Megatron. And now, for the Thursday night football preview. Man, I wish I would have just kept score. I mean, I guess I could go back in the videos and check the score, but you know, one of these seasons, we'll have a little tally right at the bottom. We're going to keep score. But anyway, we have the Patrioti, the New England Patrioti. Proofread your projects, everyone. Luckily, this is a
yeah,
passion,
the Patrioti.
Patrioti. This is a passion project, so you know what? It might as well be, because the product they put out there is not the Patriot. But anyway, oh my God,
it's better than the Patriots.
The Patrioti. At the Pittsburgh Steelers, who are favored by damn near a touchdown, with the over/under being 30. And wow, I think they got the AEW special out there for this game. They I think if you go to a website, it's buy one get one. So yeah, I think it's gonna be about, I think Vivid.com put out the little pie chart of how many Steeler fans are gonna make up the thing, and I think they went 30% Patriot fans, and I think they went 30% Pittsburgh Steelers, and the rest was empty. So that's the situation we got going on. And it's Thursday, so I think that's my way of saying I think this is gonna be a poop emoji game. Just you know what? Okay, this is gonna be totally off topic, but would it be disrespectful to try to make it catch on where you say, hey man, that's totally Patrick Stewart, because he was the poop in that one movie? So anyway, this is gonna be a poop game. Absolute crap. I think the only thing that's gonna save it is the fact that Mike Tomlin is coaching the Steelers, which is the only reason that they have a winning record, because God, I don't even. They have they got a bunch of Pikmin. They got like some guy Pikmin for a quarterback and some guy Pikmin out there catching balls. I don't know. Was it Pickett? No,
Pickett
and Pickens or something. Cody Pickett.
Yeah,
Pickens.
Pickett and Pickens.
Pickett and
see. Pickman and Pickens picking it. Everyone's picking.
Everywhere.
What are they picking? I don't know. Their noses, maybe.
All that to say, I have no idea what's about to happen, other than, well, it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be... It's either going to be good or it's going to be hard to watch. And I think it's going to be the New England D. They always show up, but I think...
Yeah.
I think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be like a regular. I think it's going to be like a game of like two games that we're going to be witness. We're going to witness the Steelers having just a regular game against a good defense, right? So we have a good offense against a good defense, and then when it's the other way, it's going to be just absolute shit, right? So I think we're going to have a bunch of field goals from New England, or like a weird safety and a field goal and a touchdown, and somehow end up at 12. And
true.
And I think Pittsburgh's just gonna have just a clean standard, like straight blue collar game, where they're just gonna put up 3 touchdowns, and it's just gonna be like, oh, just, you know what I mean? Like I think I don't want it's just gonna be impressive, but it's just gonna be like a good game by Pittsburgh, and it's just gonna be a really good game by the New England defense, and it's just gonna be a complete
because their offense
show.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's gonna be an absolute atrocity, just a shit show. On the other end there. What do you think about this game?
Man, I gave a little too much respect to these franchises because they're both in their rebuilding stages, and they used to be great. They actually met each other in the AFC Championship a couple of times in the past. So
yeah,
I gave them, but I still see Pittsburgh winning this by 6, by a touchdown. But I think, like I said in the text, I think it's going to be way, way lower than what I predicted.
It could potentially be like it could just.
Yeah.
He could be like
'Cause
6'3".
we had that good game last Thursday, and you know, NFL supposedly has a script, so they don't want to follow it.
Yeah. Get with a script. With a script. Anyway, that is the Week 13 review for the 2023 season of the Ruben Yanez Fantasy Football League. We'll see you for the review of the final week before we go into the playoffs. It's gonna be good.
Oh yeah.